Hold on.
Is we live yet? We might be live.
No, we live. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing in StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, another wonderful episode of Beats, Vibes, Life. So happy to be with you guys. It's a wonderful day we have set for you, just for you. Now, before we get started, I have a co-host that helps me write the ship, the amazing, the magnanimous, the awesome, the beat conductor. Well, I mean,
wow.
Well, yeah, but Arckatron.
What's going on, people? How you doing, YouTube world? How you doing, IG world? How you
IG,
doing
what up?
All the worlds.
Everybody.
And who I have to my right is
NERDSoul. That's right, NERDSoul. We bring hip hop and geek together and have a good time. Now, for Beats, Vibes, Life, I bring an album. He brings an album. We hash it out. And today we got two wonderful albums for you. We got
Idlewild, Outkast.
And I have Forever is a Mighty Long Time by Big K.R.I.T. Now, before we get started, we got two sponsors we got to give it up to because the show is sponsored. You know, we try to make that money. We getting up in the papers. All right. First sponsor, Acapulco Gold. You know, big shout out to them. It's great.
Acapulco Gold.
That's right. It's full flavor. And then also don't forget Ghost Weed, another one of our sponsors. Amazing, amazing company. Definitely need to check them out. So if you ever need something, go on and holler at Acapulco Gold or make sure to check out Ghost Weed as well.
Shout out to Dayla.
Shout out to Dayla.
They watch the show.
And they watch the show. And also shout out to J Lib because, of course, Madlib watched the show, and rest in peace to Jay Dillon. Yeah. So I guess you should go first.
I should go. Why I should go first?
Because you brought the album first. You made your choice first.
Well, my choice was forced on me. From Haas Low.
Oh, okay.
Hazy Lomac, aka Low Customato, aka Lord Haas. So he's the one that told me you guys should do Idlewild. I don't know why he told me that because my track record with Outkast has been I love their singles and their albums. I've been what? Okay. But I love their singles. Every single they've ever released, love. It's like if that was an album, we out of here. Cool. The album cuts is just a little weird for me. Okay. Maybe too much out. Maybe too much Atlanta. Maybe too much Dirty South. Oh, I don't know. A little too dirty. Maybe I wasn't ready for the dirty. So so Idlewild. This is actually my first time actually hearing it in life. Oh, really? No, never. Again, because Outkast albums, you just never really dug them. Okay. Yeah. So I heard singles and stuff like that or whatever. So word up. Yeah. So I think overall I do like it because I feel like it was a culmination of a bunch of different things going on at the time. So you got Idlewild, the movie came out. Yes. You also have like their Outkast is in this kind of like state that like is Outkast together anymore? They're not doing music. Yeah. So this album they actually do music together. Yep. Big Boy has his own moments. Andre has his own moments. Some movie related stuff in there sonically. Then you have like the Dungeon Fam / the new wave of crew. New crop of Dungeon Famers. Yeah. So it's like a compilation. It's like a compilation soundtrack and an Outkast album all in one. Yeah. So I liked how they did that. Where it's just like it was fun. It was a fun. Yes. It literally was a ride. It was like a fun Idlewild ride for me. Like I just like that. And yeah, like for me, this like the standout tracks is like Hollywood Divorce. I think that's the one with Lil Wayne, which I didn't know Lil Wayne was even on the album. Yeah, he is there. I was like, okay. Little more dirty dirt. Idlewild Blue, Morris Brown, Into You. What's the other one on there? Yeah, those are like my favorite ones that I just like caught my ear to like the first listen. I'm like, yo, all right. Yeah, I just liked it from top to bottom. It's 25 tracks. It's a Actually, let me preface this. Say this right now. These are two long albums we have chosen. Very long. I think this is maybe the longest album we've ever chosen. Yes. I believe K.R.I.T is like 84 minutes long. It's like a double disc, 11 on one side, 11 on the other side. True. Like two kind of different sounds. So we're gonna get to that. But Idlewild is like 25 tracks, maybe like 5 or 6 skits. So it's like really like 20 tracks. Yeah, because there's some movie stuff in there as well. Stuff in there. Yeah. So it reminds me of like T2, the Method Man's album, where it's just like 8, 9, 10 skits on there, and then there's like 20 tracks.
True that.
So, but yeah, Idlewild, I really liked it.
Cool,
I like the incorporation of different kind of elements, like the blues elements, like the kind of like down south, dirty blues.
Definitely.
Like that dirty, like when you hear that certain way the guitar strum and like the way the harmonica sound, it just it's dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Dirty dirt.
So I feel,
you know what I'm saying, dirty D.
Maybe I don't think we need to run down. Like, it's 25 tracks. Like, it's like, yo, this is a lot of tracks here.
It's a lot of tracks,
bro.
But there are some standouts.
What did you think of it? Because
now, so for me and my little brother, I texted my little brother. I was like, you need to watch tonight.
Oh yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Because my little brother loves this movie. I love this movie. He loves this soundtrack. I love this soundtrack.
Okay.
So when you said Idlewild, I was like, oh yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Still love it. It's still a very fun album.
Yeah.
What is it? Sally. You got the joint with Janelle Monáe in there.
Oh yeah, this is like the first time I'm hearing Janelle Monáe.
The first time I ever heard Janelle Monáe.
This is 2006 too. So this is like
a couple
years before
early.
She dropped her first EP.
Before she went supernova.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a fun album filled with funk and soul and hip hop, and just a great representation of the movie as well.
Yeah.
And even the opening skit, which I enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie too. I did like. I watched it. And I like the movie.
So like, this is one that showed me, or I guess reminded me, how much Outkast actually did outside of just hip hop. Yeah. Because it's like a lot of times we think about, the albums, maybe the collaborations, and that's it when it comes to certain artists. But we had the animated series, from Andre 3000, Class of 3000, which I really dug, and I still listen to the music from that animated series. And you have Idlewild, a movie that they put out on it. Well, I mean, probably not on their own. I mean, of course, you have help when it comes to Hollywood and stuff, but they put a movie out. A hip hop group put a movie out, and it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't like we're not gonna.
We ain't gonna talk about the Fat Boys, even though I love the Orderlies. But let's go.
I was gonna go like Master P.
Oh yeah, Master P. Woo. But now, How High? If you check this, if you can find it, get How High on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. There's a commentary, and the commentary is Method Man and Redman.
Wow,
it's hilarious.
I did not know that.
It's hilarious, but they put out this movie and they put out a soundtrack with it, and it wasn't like they hogged it all to themselves. Yeah. They brought everybody on with them, and it sounded great, man. I really dug it. And of course, it was at that time where they were starting to kind of like go their own ways, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is basically their last album.
This was this just before or after Speaker Box?
This is 3 years after.
This 3. Oh man.
Speaker Box is 2003, bro. Like,
okay, so yeah. So
I looked at it, I was like, oh, there's a gap here. I didn't know there was that.
Yeah, so I don't know why I felt like they were so close together. But yeah, so this is essentially their last album.
And it says final album when I looked at it. It said the last and final album.
And honestly, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, because that would have been their 5th album, 6th album.
Yeah, it would have been, I think, their 5th album. Let us know in the chat. And speaking of the chat, big shout out to C Brown. What up, little boy? Good to see you. That's my little brother.
C Brown on your nigga.
C Brown in the house. Class of 3000 soundtrack was the bomb. He said him and his daughter still listen to it. It's great. And Thomas D is in this in the chat talking about once he saw Big K.R.I.T, he had to come through. Yes, we're gonna be talking about Big K.R.I.T in a second. So
yes.
Outkast crushed this, man. And my brother, I gotta give it to my brother for actually putting me on the movie. Because when the movie was first coming out, I was like, rappers making movies though. Really? But I saw the movie and I was like, man, I really like this. It was funny. It had some drama to it, and then it had like these little moments of like heart as well. So I was like, yo, this movie is actually way better than I thought.
It since pretty much it came out.
Yeah, man. And then stuff like makes no sense at all. I love that, especially with knowing how it plays out in the movie. So it's just so much stuff that I love about Idlewild. And if you haven't heard it, treat yourself, because it is Outkast in a very, maybe not at their peak, but they are hitting on all cylinders. And with that said, my score for this album is high.
Oh, I ain't even give my score.
Oh, you ain't? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I'm over here talking to Oaktown Soul from Oakland.
Oaktown Soul, what up?
Soul's in the building. They asked me if it was a pod. I was like, we on YouTube right now.
Well, we also put it on podcast, but that's not until tomorrow.
He does all that stuff.
Yeah, it'll be on podcast, but not until tomorrow. See, the live people, y'all get it now, exclusive. And then like Apple and all them get it, they get it later.
I be forgetting you do that part.
No, it's like they get it later. But what's your score for this album?
I'm gonna give it a solid, maybe a solid 8.
All right, I'll see your 8, and I'll raise you 8.5. Really like it. It's a lot of fun. Really dig the album, but yeah, man, probably one of my favorite Outkast albums. Even though it's not specifically an Outkast album, but it is at the same time. The way they it's called Outkast Idlewild. So it's not like Outkast Idlewild, the soundtrack. It's just Idlewild.
Yeah.
So you got to give it to him. And C Brown says great cast. Yeah, they did have a good cast on that. They had the little kid that was always dancing. Well, he's probably grown up now. It's a little kid. I think he played the young version of Big Boy, but I think he was like dancing in that movie all the time. He was dope. And Thomas D just giving props saying, yeah, it was a good movie. I like how they had like little animation in there and stuff. It was fun. Like whenever like Dre would be tripping on something. Yeah. So I loved it. The movie, the album, I'm down with it. So I brought an album.
What did you bring?
I brought Big K.R.I.T, Forever Is a Mighty Long Time.
And you'd never heard it before?
Never.
Okay.
I've been told from people to check the album out.
Okay.
And you know how it's like one of those albums that you're always busy, you never get to listen to it.
Yeah.
I love this album.
Okay.
I love this album a lot.
Okay.
This album is high. High on my scale. Big K.R.I.T puts together this album.
I'm having another question for you.
Go ahead.
Have you heard a Big K.R.I.T album before this album?
No. I've only heard singles from him. Okay. Never any full album.
We got Blue Magic in the building, man.
Oh, Blue Magic?
I haven't seen Blue Magic. Yo, what up,
Blue Magic? Yo, what up, son? What up? All
right, back to the back.
But only heard Big K.R.I.T singles. Okay. So, or like, freestyle mixtapey type stuff on like, SoundCloud or YouTube, whatever. Somebody just send you a link.
Gotcha.
So listen to this. When I talk about an album, when I talk about like someone taking or making a singular, cohesive musical thought, this is an example of that. I'm not even, you know what? I'm going to talk about after. I'm going to give my score now. I love this album. This joint is not
the score. You even going to go through the album or nothing?
All right, I'll go through the album first. So now I'll let you go through the score.
Throw a score out there before we even talk about anything about the album, any songs or anything.
All right, so it's funny, there aren't any specific mixed messages. The skits in there all work for me. Bun B comes through. The way he switches up his flow and remains top tier all the time, I love it. What is it? The Justin, what's the name of that song? Can't remember.
Justin Scott, his real name.
Justin Scott. Yeah. Another one, he not only proves himself as a lyricist, but proves himself as a musician by crafting this piece of musical art. Forever Is a Mighty Long Time is a great album. And Big K.R.I.T watches the show. So, I mean, yo, Big K.R.I.T, what up? Good job, man. He's like, I know this. But, wow. There's nothing I don't like about this album. There isn't one song that I'm like, this is whack. There's nothing about this that I was like, they should have cut that. Or this whole half is dumb or stupid or whatever. Mm-hmm. Even the features I'm digging. I'm not mad at this album. But I will pass it off to Arckatron because I want to see your views because I see your lips. You're zipping them. All right, so I want to see what you got to say.
Well, how about this? I just say, look at this and see how many tracks that I did like.
All right, so
that's a decent amount, mostly half the album.
All right, cool. All right, cool. All
right. So this is my first time. Maybe no. This may be my second or third time. I have some K.R.I.T albums from like when he first came out.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like him.
Oh, okay. See, I've never heard any of that, so I don't know.
It's not that I didn't like him. I knew he was. I knew why people liked him. I didn't like him because I still back then I still was on my still not really fully invested in the down south rappers.
Okay.
And something about the twang, I wasn't feeling it.
Why are you sleeping on the South, man?
Sleeping on the South. It's just not for me.
Okay.
I'm from New Jersey. And you know what? This shirt right here is not Park Avenue, New York. This is actually Lakewood, New Jersey. This is why I'm wearing this shirt. Right. We go back to Jersey, okay? Not Lakewood, California, Jersey. New Jersey, Ocean County. Ma, what up? Pops, what up? Brother, what up? Other brother, what up? Sister, what's up?
Everybody.
What up? Grandpa, what up? All right, so but let's go back to the heart right here. So I'm gonna take it to the heart. This is where I was born, raised, suburbs of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? No, but so I never really got down with with his style. And like I understood why people liked him. When he goes to UGK, I can't follow him.
Okay.
So when he goes to Bun B, I can't follow those beats. The way he raps.
Okay. All right.
So it's the same story on this album, but it made me realize maybe I should have kept listening.
Okay.
Because I did just what popped out. I liked half the album already.
Word.
That means like maybe if I listen to it a couple more times, I'll probably find some even more stuff. So I did like the album. There was some moments where I'm like, ooh, I gotta skip this because I'm not skipping. I don't know.
It's just you don't like the sound of
and more about just like that. The whole pimping thing.
Oh, kind of like the pimp.
South
yeah.
Thing. Never was a fan of that ever in my life.
All right. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Heavy UGK. That's what I'm
saying. Yeah, UGK. Yeah.
You start going
because UGK does get kind of stuff, like, UGK does get pimpalicious.
Yeah.
They get pimpy.
Never was a pimp fan.
You know, they get pimpy.
I like Pimp C though. I like the way he rapped though. I like Pimp C though. But I just never was like super fan. Like, yo, I'm gonna go out and buy the UGK album. I'm gonna buy the Big K.R.I.T album.
Okay.
But he does toe the line where he can still rap his ass off.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
He fits in a weird space in my head. I can't put my finger on all of it yet.
Because he's like this rapper from the South. All right, so let me ask this.
He's from Mississippi, right? Like where big David Bannon's from, right?
I think. Yeah. Let us know in the chat where Big K.R.I.T is from. Because you guys can get the Googles better than we can right now. So, but does he sit in a space for you similar to Ludacris, where he's a South rapper, but he's got skills?
It might be that. He definitely fits in the Ludacris.
Because a lot of people sleep on Luda. And I'm like, Luda's got skills. He's always rapping about sex, but he's got skills.
Rap. The thing about
it's either sex or like dope cars. That's it.
I don't want to speak for everyone in the Northeast, but if you can rap, we respect that.
Okay.
We might not be like a fan of like all your music and y'all love everything.
But we like you.
But we could. K.R.I.T, I respect you. Outkast, I respect you. Everybody inside who can rap, Ludacris, I respect you.
But there is a large being from Virginia. See, when you're from Virginia or like say North Carolina, you're in this weird space where you're from the South, but you're from the north of the South. So it's like you have, because we have a lot of, especially when it comes to college, we get a lot of people, from like New York, New Jersey, going to like Virginia State, Virginia Union. Those are HBCUs. Yeah. So we get a lot of kids coming from north, so we get like this influence of like northern, rap styles as well. But of course, we're the South, we country, you know what I'm saying? So we also got that, like, you got this contingent that's like Master P. And that, and I've never been a fan of that. Never.
Yeah.
Like, I've always leaned against more, I guess, northern styles. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to someone like K.R.I.T, I like the fact that it's like, oh, where you got the South with you and you got skills. That's what I'm like. So it's not like you Master P. You're like if Busta Rhymes was born in like Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like you got skills. Because dude switches his flow up like 3-4 times in this album and is adept and skillful at each album. At each song in this album.
Yeah.
He kills it, man. Slays it. I love the beats. I love I love the fact that the beats are South enough, but not to like the detriment. But I mean, I guess with you, you're like, nah, I can't go that far. Yeah, but to me, I'm like, they're South enough, but they're not like full, like Ghetto Boys level or UGK level, but they're South enough.
Yeah.
But
it's weird. I'm weird when it comes to the South stuff. But Blue Magic has a couple things in it. He says Ludacris should never stop rapping to make movies because he was good at rapping. He also said that Master P, he never was a fan of Master P either. He always liked how he moved business and lifestyle wise in general. Though.
Yeah, business wise, Master P. We'll talk about Master P in a second. But yeah, I'll jump on him. I'm gonna
what's going on over there? We got a bunch of stuff
in the chat.
On.
We got big shout out to Dre 807K Jones. So Dre Jones, what's up?
What up?
Good to see you. He said went to Dillard in New Orleans. Oh snap. Dillard's in New Orleans though.
Oh man.
Had people from Chicago, Cali, New York, got a lot of music. Word up, word. And he said, I'm from Texas. So all right, word up. That's dope. That's nice because it's good to get that kind of, I guess, that cultural exchange, especially when you go further south, because there is, the South is known for mentality and it's known for that because it happened. It's real. So but it's good to get that kind of feel from an album like this from a guy that I only heard a couple songs from. Now, to the Master P thing real quick, because it's on some hip hop stuff. Master P, I remember reading his article. I used to read The Source every month. So I remember reading his article. And the seed money, the original seed money came from some money that his grandfather left him when he died. Now, he could have took that money and blew it in Vegas. But he took that money and made sure that he could eat, his kid could eat, his brother could eat, Mia X could eat, everybody, everybody could eat. And you can't hate on that. You can't hate on that. Someone who made, he's like Ace Boogie, son. Everybody eats beef.
One thing I can slightly hate on is that one of his
Silk
brothers
or C Murder.
No. C Murder. He's murdering it. No, but Silk, nah.
But I mean,
other than that, that's the only one thing. Like, that is nepotism right there. Everything else, C Murder, that dude get in. I've always been to C Murder.
Oh, a big shout out to Takia. Nice to see you in the chat.
What's going on?
She said, I'm from New York and I love the South. Yeah, shout out. Thank you for giving us
You're one of the few.
BA. Because straight up, as someone who's from Virginia, we always get New York people coming down like, oh, it's whack here. Well, go back. Take your butt back then. But anyway, this is a whole other thing. But Master P has always really impressed me on how he's moved in business, going from a guy who could have just easily blown that money on a couple trips or something and made it essentially a baby empire. Now, I mean, of course, No Limit isn't what it was. I don't even know if No Limit exists anymore. It may have been bought and folded.
No Limit, or is it still like he's not? It's like something else.
Yeah, it might be something else. But what he did and the opportunity he provided for a lot of people,
a lot of jobs,
you got to give him his props.
A lot of money.
You got to give him his props. But back to this. So
and he played basketball too.
Oh yeah, he was
in the league.
Yeah, he was in the league. Yo, don't sleep. Master P got handles on the sneak tip. He was in some celebrity game, and I was like, what? Homie hit a finger roll.
Nah, he was on the Raptors, man.
Oh, word.
I believe he was in. Maybe that was like the D squad or something. But he was. I remember him with a jersey on and it was Raptors on it.
Yo, I remember. Okay, so I remember him in a celebrity game, and I was like, dang, Master P kind of high.
Master P was balling, man. Master P was balling, man.
Oh man. So with Big K.R.I.T, I said I love the album. I don't think there's nothing whack on this. I'm gonna go super high with this one.
You better not say no 10 or nothing.
I'm 9.5 on this. 9.5. You want to
know my score then? I don't know. It's probably like 7.
Arckatron, what's your score?
I'll give it a 7.
All right, okay. But I understand due to where you come, you give him props.
Due to all the music I've heard, and 95% of it has been Northeast or like West Coast.
So you know what? That's good because your 7 on a curved grade scale is like a 9.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm giving you props for that. Thank you.
I'm trying to think what I like better, the West Coast or South. That's the question.
Ooh, you know what?
I might like the South better. Surprisingly,
that would be. People always talk East and West Coast, but when you want to go regional, who's better, the West or the South? Whoo! I know I'm from the South, and it's not that I'm biased, but even though I know we got Baby and I know we got Master P, but I still might have to give it to the South. I still
West Coast,
Dungeon Fam, all of those people from Dungeon Fam. Then you got like Big K.R.I.T, you got UGK, you got Ghetto Boys, you got some people you got Ludacris, the South got some dope folks, man. As opposed to, I mean, who you trying to claim for West Coast? One person.
Dre.
Okay, two people.
I mean, if you want to go new, the West is in right now.
All right, so the West is in. All right, I'll give you that. But I mean, we get to keep J. Cole.
Okay, that's fine.
We get to keep J. Cole.
Keep J. Cole like
we in the sports.
Like we're doing the hip hop draft.
We're doing the hip hop draft. All right, I'm keeping J.
the
Cole.
Draft on the show. We're doing the hip hop draft.
All right, we're keeping J. Cole because he's from North Carolina, so it's South.
We don't want him. East Coast don't want him. Northeast don't want him.
Yeah, but he's dope. Now
we don't want him. We got our own dope people.
He ain't never gonna drop an album.
He got an album. He got like 5 albums. What you talking about?
But why does it seem like it takes like forever and a day for him to
drop? Every 2 years you drop an album.
That dude need to come with some, speed it up.
You can't rush good music. That's if it's good music because his last couple albums have been
okay. Yeah.
They've been okay.
But he's got skills.
Yes, I give him that. He does have skills.
So we got South,
West Coast. Stuff. I mean, Kendrick. Kendrick. Let's see. I even go like production wise too, man. That's
now production. You guys definitely
West Coast producers. We got
West Coast producers. Y'all killing it. I don't think there's any from anyone. I don't hit us up in the chat. Let us know and let me see. And Rap A Lot Records. It depends on how you feel about Rap A Lot. Rap A Lot has done. You got to give Rap A Lot their props for what they've done. You know what I'm saying? Rap A Lot.
Yeah.
You got to give them props when it comes to like.
I ain't saying that. I don't want to do Jay Prince coming after me.
Jay Prince, who watches the show. You know what I'm saying? Watches the show. You're the pig mentality.
I ain't saying nothing about Rap A Lot.
But yeah, so Thomas D said Scarface, Ghetto Boys, Swisher House, Rap A Lot. Takia said West has Kendrick, and that trumps J. Cole. We back. We
were there for a second. Yeah, Kendrick trumps J. Cole, and you got Anderson .Paak too.
Yeah, but we also got Slim Thug, Clips, Pharrell, Timbo, Missy, Trick Daddy.
See,
Trina. All right. Take it to the house. You can't take that from us. All right, that's a dope song. Take it to the house. See,
what throws. No, what throws.
We got JT Money.
No, what throws it. See, don't do that. What throws it back in the South balance is you just said 3 names: Timbo, Missy, and Pharrell.
That's right.
But that's why I'm like, Virginia's kind of north, man. Virginia's kind of north.
See, it's because being from VA, it is in a weird space where we're definitely South, but there's so much northern influence.
Okay, so
especially with having DC and
we're
stuff.
forgetting not a coast, but we're forgetting a section of the country.
We'll talk about the Midwest.
Midwest.
So you mean like
Chicago,
Nelly,
Detroit,
Common,
Chicago, Detroit, all the Detroit artists.
All Detroit and Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Got that
St. Louis.
I
guess we got to add that in. I guess
69 Boys, Cool Breeze.
Wait.
Yo, watch out for the hook.
That whole sound shook. Man, listen to your corner and watch for the hook.
Yo,
listen to your corner and watch for the hook.
But that song was sweet though.
Right, man. Yeah, they had the joint. We had a CD single. We had a CD single back then. We had that.
But West Coast ain't got this.
Don't forget about Soleil either, man.
Soleil. You know
I don't know where Soleil is from.
Who that?
From the South?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. I don't think she was from the South. Man, she counts for the South. She started from the South, so she's South. All right, so
West Coast, but you got like, I mean, I don't listen to Nipsey Hussle. We got Nipsey Hussle.
Got Nipsey Hussle.
You got Game if you want to add the Game in there.
All right, and Thomas D said for Midwest you got Bone Thugs, Mr. Black Culture threw out MC Breed. Takia threw out Lupe and Shauna. I was listening to Lupe on the way over here.
And Shauna kind of don't count because she was with DTP, so that's like South.
Oh, okay. All right.
I didn't know she was from Chicago.
Lupe's new joint, was it Drogus Wave or whatever?
Oh yeah, he did drop something.
I'm not mad at it. I might have to give it another listen, but I listened about half of it. I'm not mad at it.
Lupe had he had a Nas syndrome for a while.
Yeah, but I think he's emerging.
He had the emerging out of that. Super soca beats, man.
Like, I know, but
you just scored it with susness.
I think he's emerging from that. I think he's emerging. He's coming out of it.
Let's hope. boy. He had a Nas syndrome for a while.
Thomas D said Kanye before the sunken place.
And now you saying the sunken place, I understand it because I watched Get Out a couple weeks ago. So now I understand.
So see, now he understands the sunken place.
Yeah,
I was like, sink. No. Sing. That was scary how her voice went. It was just weird. But
they had that like, what do you call that, like pitch bend her.
Yeah. But yeah, we should do a hip hop draft. Do a hip hop, points and stuff. Because I think, what? I think just like they said, the South got something to say. You know what I'm saying? I think the South is just as strong as any other region in hip hop.
Yeah, well, because
just as strong.
They've had the strongest hold over hip hop in the last 20 years.
You know what?
They've held his hip hop hostage pretty much.
Yeah, because once
New York had it, but then New
York, because if you start talking about the 99 and the 2000,
pretty much it's been West. It's been South. I mean, it's been South since then. Because first it was like East Coast, of course, and then the West had it like when G-Funk came in.
Yeah,
and then it was like a toss and turn with Mob, and then like Nas, and it was like and then like that's the North. I mean, the Northeast got it again when Jay-Z came and emerged.
Yeah, and then the South kind of eased in once you got the New Limit and the Cash Money.
Remember, Jay-Z was on the Hot song with Juvenile, the remix.
True, you're right.
So he actually like that was
he kind of rode a little bit of Southness because he did a joint with UGK too. Yeah, Jay-Z thought he was slick. See, Jay-Z was like, all right, South is bubbling up. Let me jump on some South stuff, make sure that I stay at least lukewarm. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose all my heat. Yeah. Takia said, who had potential from the Midwest? Tink. Yo, we need a documentary on what happened to Tink because I've heard a lot of rumors. I've heard rumors on like Rick Ross was trying to block her. I've heard rumors that Interscope was trying to block her, but Tink is flames. Look, ladies out there, Dynasty, Rhapsody, Cardi B, Nicki, what's the girl? Meg Thee Stallion. Any of y'all, City Girls, put Tink on your joints, yo. Tink is dope. All right, Mac.
She's probably been blacklisted, man. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe she did some like Monique stuff and like everybody hate her. I don't know, but girl is. So
dope. He said, Blue Magic said, I guess that's the name of Lupe's album, is the best project he's released in the past few years to me. Draft Waves was dope, but he still needs something on that Cool or Food and Liquor. He needs to link up with some different producers. Tink is fine as hell, as he said after that.
Tink looks very nice. I'll leave it. but yeah, I'll agree on that on the food and liquor comment, and also like to be,
bruh. I'm telling you, man, and it ain't me being biased. You need to get like all
from these lasers on. It was gone down, but I think he's coming back up,
rapping over these whack running the mill beats.
Why?
Because they don't got no ear for music, man. That's the problem. They ain't got no ear for music.
Look, how about this? All right, look, rappers out there. How about this? From now on, what I want you to do, DM me. Give me an audio track of you just spitting. Now I'm gonna be like, I know what kind of beats you need. Then hire me as your hip hop beat consultant. All right. And if you be like, yo, I want to use this beat, I'll listen to it. I'll be like, nah, you don't want to listen to that. And then you're gonna make an album and you be like, oh, snap, it's fire. And you just put hip hop consultant me on the album in the credits, so I get some money. But I'm just saying, I'll hook you up with beats. I'll be like, whenever you pick a beat, give it to me first. And I'll be like, nah, this ain't you, dog. And then you be straight.
You know I don't get it. Like
it'd be like Randy, that's a no for me, dog.
Because you know what it is? Not a lot of rappers have ear for music, which is weird to say.
Oh, what? Man.
Think about it.
Now, C Brown, My little brother C Brown in the chat said Tink is still making music. I didn't know that, so email it to me. Text it to me.
Making music.
You can text it to me.
With Timbaland.
So
then this doesn't have the same.
Send it to me anyway. I want to hear it.
Yeah, so it probably be some. I don't know. Just send me the Timbaland track. Send me the Timbaland the beats.
Yeah. Big shout out to Thomas D. He said my favorite Lupe track is Paris Tokyo. That's what I was listening to on the way here. I was listening to Paris, and I was like, man, this joint is just so laid back and cool. It was like, yo,
I was off the Lupe train.
Wake up in Tokyo.
Since Touch the Sky, I was off Lupe.
Really?
Since Touch the Sky, I've been off Lupe.
Yo, Mr. Black Culture for real, man. Hip hop consultant. I can do that. I can do. As a matter of fact, I can expand my stuff. I can not only beats. Like whenever you go to a club and you see someone you beefing with across like the club, and you want to say something, I'll be like, no, let's go home. And then you listen to me, and I'm like a life coach and a hip hop consultant, and I'm keeping you out of jail. You be like, and then there'll be a whole bunch of rappers being like, thank you, NERDSoul. You kept me out of jail. And I'll be like, yeah, because see, you wanted to throw a bottle at him, and I said, don't throw the bottle. And you listen to me. See what I'm saying? And then nobody had to catch a fade. You'd be like, yo, man, he been beefing with me. I'm gonna go over there. I'm like, don't go over there. I'm your hip hop consultant. Let's go home. See?
Yeah.
And then everybody be happy.
Everybody be happy. Blue Magic said, I want to hear Lupe over some jazz and maybe some psychedelic hip hop. He could still get experimental, but he sounds, I guess it's better over stuff with soul to it. That's
all right. All right, Blue Magic. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Lupe with like some Sarah.
Sarah even doing music anymore?
Yeah, yes.
I mean, they're doing things individually. I've seen like Taz Arnold and stuff on stuff, Omos Keith and stuff, but I never seen them collectively do music together anymore.
Look, all right, something in that vein.
Sarah, that's like 15 years ago, man.
So don't mean they can't come back together. They ain't dead.
No, but I'm saying like when they were together, it was 15 years ago.
Yeah, I know, but I mean they can always come back.
Maybe there's a reason why they haven't come back.
Look, hip hop consultant gonna call both and be like, look, come back. And they'll be like, all right. Because I can do that.
I'm just saying they have not been together in a long time.
A very long time.
There's a reason for that. Not accidental.
Oh man. Someone Takia said, can New York finally claim Pac though? Or nah? Pac.
Oh,
Tupac. Pac? Yeah.
Nah, I just remember I did a whole history on Tupac yesterday. Wow.
Yo, man.
I'm going back to the whole like
you gotta get
the Quad City studio shooting and all that. I went back way back then, like when that's where it all started.
Yo, man.
You thought they did it.
Pac, I don't know if can New York claim Pac?
I don't want if I was a representative from the East Coast, I don't want Pac. Sorry.
I'd say I mean
I don't care that he was born in Brooklyn. That don't mean nothing. I don't
know, man.
He's rapping with whack beats now. We out of here. We off that.
Yeah, because he. All right, let us know in IG. Let us know in the YouTube chat. Let us know. Can New York claim Pac finally? Because I don't know.
Hell no.
Because he went so hard being like, I'm West Coast. I'm West Coast. He went like, I mean, he was self-proclaiming West Coast till he died. You know what I mean? He was West Coasted.
Blue Magic. I have not heard the Schoolboy Q song. I'm a Schoolboy Q fan from a distance, if that makes sense. Like his first album, his first like major album, the Oxymoron. I liked it. I bought it.
All right, cool.
Blank Face, I was not a fan of at all. I like a couple tracks on there. I've been re-listening to it, but it's still kind of hard for me to listen to.
Okay. All right. So in the chat, Takia said, yeah, he's from Harlem. Thomas D said, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I'm from East Coast. Don't want him. Sorry. Put him on the West.
C Brown said, West rappers, Problem, Nipsey Hussle, Tyga, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, Mac 10, Dub C, Ice Cube, Tupac, etc. Dub C.
Warren G, too.
W.C. Fields, McDonald's.
Don't forget Warren G either.
Oh, Warren G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Warren G.
And big shout out to Nate Dogg. I think it just passed the anniversary of his passing, I believe.
I don't like anniversaries of people that's passing.
Well, I'm just
no. I'm just me in general. Not saying,
yeah.
I'm just saying in general. Like I would like rather more celebrations, like
okay.
when you were living.
Well,
your birthday.
Well, he
not like
I don't know when his birthday is, but it's coming up sometime this year. So his birthday.
How you know it ain't happened already?
Well, maybe it did. I don't know. All I'm saying is Nate Dogg, the man.
Corrupt. Thank you, Blue Magic.
Corrupt got heat.
Thank you,
Blue Corrupt Magic. Got some heat. Yo, don't sleep on Corrupt. I
played that joint. Remember the other day? I played you that P-Rock joint. Yeah.
Yo, he played a joint with me. Search YouTube for what is it? Pete Rock, Dr. Dre, and Corrupt or something like that.
Yes.
Corrupt,
everyone search it right now,
bruh. It's so good. I made him pause the joint, take it back to the top. I was like, no.
He said,
go back to the top.
Run it back.
On the sneak, Corrupt might be the best lyricist in Dog Pound.
I mean, there's only two of them.
Well, I mean, Dash did.
I looked at some of the songs, some of the albums. It was mainly Corrupt writing all that stuff.
Oh, word? Dang, I looked
at some of the credits. I'm looking at the credits recently. But because when I went to the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast stuff, it also led to New York, and LA. I had to figure that out too. I had to figure out what the video was. I had to look at the video, look at the video of them crushing the building, and the reason why they did that because they were getting shot at, So they switched the whole idea of the video.
Yeah, when he crushed the buildings, and then Jay-Z mentioned it and all that. But guys, so what I'm saying, we're done with the basic part. We did our albums. You like Idlewild, I like Idlewild. You should definitely listen to it. Outkast, Idlewild, worth it. Definitely worth the listen. I listened to Big K.R.I.T. Forever Is a Mighty Long Time. So did you. We both like it. I assume you like it. He likes it. So we both like it. You should check it out.
Love it.
I love it.
He
likes it. You should check it out. Now, we talked about some other hip hop stuff, but we want to make sure that we give our sponsors some love again. So if you came in a little late, we have two sponsors sponsored in part one by Acapulco Gold. Make sure you check out Acapulco Gold. It's so smooth and it's very relaxing. Also, we have another sponsor.
Yes, it is.
Another sponsor is Ghost Weed. Check out Ghost Weed. If you ever want to get high, there's no better way to get high than Ghost Weed. So those are our two sponsors. Just make sure we get back to the show.
Okay.
C Brown says Schoolboy Q, Daz E40, Corrupt. You know what? E40 is another one.
Forgetting somebody. We forget about the underground scene of West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Blue
Blow.
Stood in there.
All right.
Bling blow.
All right, Blue is a dope rapper. Gotta give it to him.
Bling blow.
Poof pow, surprise.
Oh.
So Blue is dope. Let's see, but yeah, I might have to roll. I think the South can contend. You know what? I think the South might
West Coast.
But the East Coast, the Northeast got woo. 36 chambers, you know what I'm saying? That will forever reign. So I gotta give it to y'all. I got the woo. Matter of fact, when is that documentary coming out? Showtime need to stop tripping.
No, right? May.
Oh, they put a date on it?
9th.
All right, cool. Because we gotta make sure to watch that, and then we're gonna review it.
Of Mikes and Men, which is a horrible name. It should have been called Wu-Tang for the Children. Yeah. Which is that there was there's a YouTube documentary, like a small short on 36 chambers. Look, it's on YouTube. It's like
Wu-Tang is definitely for the children.
It's like 17 minutes long. You can watch it.
Okay. Word. So we finally got a date for that. If you're into it, Stranger Things just got a date, July 4th, so you can check out Stranger Things.
What? July?
Yeah.
Man, we've been waiting for like a whole 2 years.
Look, man, hey, all of them have been blowing up and doing separate projects.
July?
Look, man, I 11, she in Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? She got to shoot.
That movie already been shot already.
But she got to film it.
They already filmed it already. They got commercials for it.
Man, Netflix just be, I don't know, they be tripping with their dates. All right.
July? That thing used to come out every Halloween.
You said that joint like July. You act like this is June or something. But nah, man. Unfortunately,
I can't wait that long, man.
Yeah, you can. You can.
They lucky Game of Thrones is coming out in April. They lucky.
Game of Thrones. And see, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I know people are excited about it.
Wait, what's
so
the match saying? Yeah, the only people contending with Wu-Tang is maybe Outkast as far as overall influence, but Wu-Tang is just a problem. Yes, it's Wu-Tang is just a problem. Yes.
Yeah, all right. So if we're gonna talk about groups and their influence, you got influential groups in hip hop. All right, let's go on and run them down. All right, you got Public Enemy, you got NWA, you got Wu-Tang, you got Outkast, you got influential groups outside De La, Tribe.
I would say Hyro.
Hyro, yeah, because the whole freestyle fellowship thing and all
then
that.
You go Souls of Mischief. You got the whole thing.
Far Side. Dag, who else? You guys, let me see in the chat. See. Oh, Little Miss Chocolate is in the house. What up? What up? Nice to see Little Miss Chocolate. Alan Lewis, I don't know if he's here or not, but shout out to Alan Lewis.
I ain't see his name up in there.
Yeah.
You did?
Thomas D and Takia like Drake.
Drake. Yeah, that sounds good. Like July. Like what?
July.
Drake.
Not like it's August, but July.
Drake.
Yo, man, that joint was funny.
Drake.
Like, straight up. Your boy, Soulja Boy, gave us one of the funniest moments. Even though he's still not my cup of tea.
He had a point. He did have a point.
Yeah, he did have a point.
All of the
theatrics.
He did have a point.
He did have a point. And also when he called out Ariana Grande.
I didn't even watch it. I just watched the clip. I ain't got to watch
that song she did, it did have a pretty boy swag flow to it. It did. But then when you think about stealing flows, how far are you going? Because I mean, everybody has stolen somebody's flow. There's some flow still, but at the same time, there's some egregious.
Stephen A. Smith is egregious.
Some habitual line stuff.
You watch too much Stephen A. Smith.
I haven't watched Sports Center or ESPN in forever. I can't use egregious.
I never hear you. I never hear no
black people elevate your mind, son. You can't use egregious. I can't use egregious up in here. All right. It was a really bad thing.
PL's in the building.
PL, what up? I love the fact that I did a short doc on PL. Parker Lewis makes beats, cool beats, raps, all that good stuff. I love this part in the documentary that I shot. It's on this channel. You can check it out. But I asked him about inspiration. He's like, I smoke weed.
Does he smoke that?
Ghost.
He actually did say like ghost. He said, "Oh, Will I Am." Old Will I Am. You got Black Eyed Peas. That's also.
You know what?
Black Eyed Peas.
Even though a lot of them have skewed in the pop vein,
Black Eyed Peas.
Will I Am as a producer is
living the best life. All right, but IG fam, we got 39 seconds.
All right, so IG fam, we almost out. Guys, you should check out your boy Arcatron.
Come over to YouTube right now. I need to see 10 of y'all in YouTube.
Yes.
Ain't even 10 of y'all here, but it's 10 of y'all. Go over to YouTube right now.
YouTube.com.
You got 20 seconds. It's about to end. Are you ready?
That's right. It's ended.
Thanks for everybody for coming. Thanks to Trista for coming out. Who else is it? Trista. Got Shay, baby. Oaktown Soul.
Hassan, what's
Love,
up? The Licks, the Alcoholics. Big shout out to Tash.
Visuals good.
DJ Rome, snap. Thomas D said,
wow, really? It paused. Wow. And then it stopped.
All right. So Hassan threw out the Alcoholics. So the Licks.
Oh, the Licks.
Big shout out to the Licks. Thomas D put out Rough Riders and the Locks. You know what? For a small period of time, Rough Riders were hot.
Yeah, small period, like a 6 months period of time.
Not 6 months. All right, let's go on and be honest.
I'm lying.
DMX's first 3-4 albums were straight heat. Come on, man. Give him his props.
First 3? I'll give him like 1.5 for the first 2. He had singles though, but the album, we talking about albums, bro.
Where the hood at?
Yeah, you doing
where my dogs at?
What about the stuff that's not on the album? I'm talking about
album cuts. DMX had hot albums, man. You said he didn't have. You know, we're going to cover some DMX albums.
Yeah, 1.5 high.
We're going to cover some DMX albums.
We're not going to cover some DMX albums.
Yes, we are. Just, if I pick an album, you got to listen to it. Just like
I've already heard his album, so we don't need to listen to it.
Nah, man. You got to listen to it with fresh ears.
My ears have always been fresh.
Nah, you got to
back then they were fresh. They fresh now.
You got to re-listen. You got to re-listen.
To death.
you see him cheating on y'all.
Jam.
See him cheating on y'all. See, whenever we review albums, I listen to the album again.
How brand new. See when you live in the fall. TE freaking me.
See,
why is it rude? I make trying to be a bad one. Where's my God angel? We need one. What's happening? Like, hey, shorty, trying to hold you down. I'm gonna show you how.
Oh, snap!
My friends call me Damien. You say?
Hassan said King T. Yo, on the real though, this is deep cuts. I see you with that King T.
Wow.
Thomas D said, DMX, what you really want? What you really want?
What you really want?
What you really want? Yo, all right, so check it. Rough Riders, they were more of a crew than a group though. I don't know. See, like Locks were a group.
It was a collective.
All right, cool.
The Rough Riders were
Eve,
collective.
Eve had flow.
Yeah.
Eve had some joints. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay. I admit it. I bought the first joint, Ride or Die Volume 1. I have it.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Thank you.
And then I didn't like it. After I heard Black Star and all kind of stuff like that.
All right, so Rough Riders is not messing with Black Star. Just straight up, look. To everybody in the chat, I'm sorry, but Rough Riders Volume 1 is not even equal.
And then I got
to Black
really
Star.
hip to Dilla and Soul Aquarius.
Yeah. We're going to have to do a Soul Aquarius episode.
Sun Village.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a Soul Aquarius episode.
Like it just, it wasn't making no sense no more.
Yeah.
But I bought Rough Riders.
Yeah. I got Flesh of My Flesh. I got Dark and Hella Hot.
I will have to admit this. I bought Dragon's album too.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Now, you know what?
You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't see that coming. You ain't see that coming.
Y'all son is in the house.
Yeah, that's Blue Magic.
Blue Magic in the house. What up, Blue Magic?
He migrated over.
Blue Magic in the house. What up?
Followed instruction.
Nice to see you. You know what I'm saying? Blue Magic in the house.
You know.
Oh, Jin. I forgot about Jin.
Wow. Don't remember him. Why are we remembering him?
First, he was on Fast and Furious 2. Also, he was on that 106 in Park battle thing where they battled every Friday.
What's it called? Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle Friday? I think it was Freestyle Friday. And also shout out to my boy Nicholas F. in Richmond, Virginia. He was on that joint, had won like tons of weeks in a row. Dude still making like dope music. Check him out, Nicholas F. He's dope. Nick, if I'm ever back in VA, want to come on the show? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look, because I know him from way back. The boy got flow. Nicholas F. Don't sleep.
Okay.
AKA Nick Fury from back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what he went by?
Yep.
We had to change it to F.
Yeah, Nicholas F.
Cease and desist, like you better stop that.
Because Disney be like, Disney like, Disney is, when you try to use anything that Disney owns, they're like when you come in the kitchen and your grandma's still cooking and they like usher you out the kitchen. That's how Disney is. They're like, no. Stay your butt in the living room. That's where they be. Don't touch that.
But how Jean Grey get away with that then?
I don't know, man. Maybe she tied him up in lawyer fees or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jean Grey. All right. To the chat real quick. We got a couple minutes left. Jean Grey, how do y'all feel about her? Like straight up. How do y'all feel about her skills, her albums, her music, singles, anything? Let me know how you feel about Jean Grey. Because I've always thought, I'll wait until some of y'all roll in the chat and I'll see what y'all are saying. Let me see.
My face doesn't lie.
So Mr. Me Too was one of the hottest diss tracks of all time. Yes, I love Mr. Me Too. And the beat is so sick.
Wait, who's Mr. Me Too again?
Clips. It's Clips. Pharrell is on it. I'll play the song. I'll play the song for you. That beat is. I've never. It's another one of those like Neptune's deceptively simple beats, but it's Mr. Me Too. That's flames. Thomas D said G Unit was hot in the early 2000s. DMX is old. 50 Cent. 50 Cent when it comes to albums and to singles. All right, so yes, yeah, but you know, DMX will also mess you up for Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. So you might not want to go.
He was with Kanye too. The Kanye Sunday things with him.
Oh,
yeah, we did a little sermon with him. You know, You know, K.R.I.T's been doing those things with the church and people singing and stuff. Yeah, DX was there this time.
Oh boy, but
they were in all black this time too. They were in white. They were in all black this time. We ain't ready for that.
All right, so Mr. Black Culture says she is dope overall. She's traveling into new sounds. All right, so how do you feel about Jean Grey? Or do you want me to go first?
Never resonated with me ever in life. On you.
Same. I don't know. It's weird. It's not that she's not talented, but she just never really struck a chord with me. You know, not in the same way that like MC Lyte or like Left Eye or like Missy did, or like, you know, she just never really. She just, you know, or like Queen Latifah. You know, we talked about Black Rain on this. You know, like it. Just she just never really struck a chord with me. I don't know.
Never resonated ever in life.
You know, nah.
Stuff she did with 91 and never resonated with
me. Sorry. Yeah. See, Takia says I like Jean Grey. I get how she's not for everyone, but I think lyrically she's dope. Yeah, it's like it's weird. It's like she's talented, but I just don't dig her. It's weird. It's like she's got the skills. Similar to like Young Ma or Young Ma. And matter of fact, Young Ma has been in her own. Well, actually, Young Ma didn't do anything. It was Kodak Black that said something. Young Ma didn't do nothing. But Young Ma is another one who I think has skills, but I'm like, I don't want to listen to that all day. I'm just like the whole like street thug stuff. It's not me. Now she's got bars.
But you just listen to King K.R.I.T, a Big K.R.I.T.
Big K.R.I.T, I know, but Big K.R.I.T also showed the soul of a man. He showed the different sides of him.
Young M.A.'s showing the soul of a woman.
Well, I haven't heard it.
Maybe you can listen to more of Young M.A.
All I heard from Young M.A.
New York all day.
Who watches the show? All I've heard from you is just straight up like murder, 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 kill, 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 and like street stuff all the time. I'm gonna need you to diversify your bonds.
So you're saying murder, death, kill doesn't work? Murder, death, kill?
I mean, it works, but just not for me all the time because she needs to diversify her bonds.
Maybe that means she's gonna do what she's gonna do,
and that's fine. But then that means that I'm not gonna be listening to her all the time. Now, I did admit, Thomas D said preach. But all right, so speaking about, because I did bring up Young Ma this week, there was a kerfuffle, if you will. See, you know, I'm going on there. Kodak Black made a comment about sexual relations with Young Ma. It was extremely disrespectful. And I think it's about time that we usher. I'm not saying I don't think you can cancel anyone. Canceling is just bad, but maybe it's time for him to be ushered to like the outskirts of our conversation. Like usher.
He was like, in the conversation. When did we ever talk about the dude?
Well, no, I'm just saying like hip hop culture, like you know, like like on Twitter, on Facebook, all that.
You
stuff.
know what it is.
It's time to slide him to the side.
You know what it is. It's all about this, man. It's about one word.
What?
Energy. You don't give it energy, it don't exist.
True that. You know what? No energy. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
You said it now. I was like, who? I didn't even recognize him.
He was like, who is this person? So you know what? With that, I'm gonna just move on.
The only thing that rhymes with that I know is Bodak Yellow. I don't know who is. You said Kodak Black is his name?
Yeah.
I don't know who that
is.
I know who
you're
he is.
fine.
I ain't trying to know who it is.
Yeah, just trust me.
I know who he is. I ain't trying to know who he is.
You see, your son says, or Blue Magic says, I just don't see myself verbally saying Young Ma in public, LOL. So I'm good on her music. Hassan said the best female top 5 rappers. All right, top 5 rappers for me with women.
Right now or forever?
Right now or all time? Are we going all time or right now? If we're gonna do all time, I'd put up probably Queen, Light, Missy, Debrat. Who do I want to give it to? And who do I want to give it to? Because that last spot is important. All right, let's see. Light, Queen, Missy, Debrat. You know what? I'll go on it. I'll for all you New York street people out there.
What are you about to say? Who are you about to say? Don't say no Eve or nothing like that.
What's wrong with Eve.
You weren't gonna say Eve, were you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's wrong with Eve?
No, sir.
Eve
No,
got some
sir.
gems.
No, sir. No, sir. You are. Are we talking about just hip hop? Because I'm gonna throw.
Female MCs. You know what I'm saying?
Put Lauryn Hill in there.
But see, Lauryn Hill is in that weird. You know what?
She can wrap rings around all them people you just named.
Oh, not all. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you. Light is better than Lauren. Nah. Queen is better than Lauren. Sorry, Missy is better than Lauren.
At her height.
At her height,
she would destroy all of them.
No way. You know what? All right, to the chat. You know, we're going to settle this. We had an hour. Normally,
in the words of Ja Rule, it's murder.
Normally, I would stop this at an hour because we are at an hour. But my people, we got to settle this. We got to settle this right now. In the chat, do you think that Lauryn Hill, lyrically, in her prime, was better than MC Lyte, Queen Latifah, Missy, or the Brat? Just put thumbs up or yes and no.
But you went Eve over Lauryn Hill. That's the thing.
Because I don't always, because she did so much. It wasn't like a half and half thing like Missy. Lauren's was straight like hardcore singing. There was only like 2 rap songs on the whole thing.
That's why you need to listen to the album again. Maybe we need to revisit that.
Dude, I remember that album.
No.
I had friends that played nothing but that album over and over.
Revisit that album. She didn't rap over only 2 songs. 2? That's an exaggeration. That's egregious exaggeration.
Oh, now you're using egregious.
No, because you use that's on.
All right, Hassan said no. Said Blue Magic said music was better. Thomas D said Lauryn Hill held her own with the Fuji, so yes.
Easy to end. Whoever's even in the top 10, thank you.
Hassan
knows the deal. He knows the deal.
Mr. Black Culture said no. Thank you. Lauryn Hill. This
deciding factor.
C Brown said Rhapsody, Missy, Young Ma, Light, Rod Digger.
Why did someone have to say Rhapsody?
Rod Digger.
Now Digger, I'm fine with.
Rhapsody. Digger. First name Rashida.
But I wouldn't put her over Lauryn Hill.
Whoa. Yo. All right, look. Stop the blasphemy. Rod Digger is a better MC than Lauryn Hill. Yes, she is. Don't you be doing that face. Don't you be doing that face now.
You must be forgetting, man. We went to the Fuji album. Were you forgetting? Have you not heard the Fuji's album?
I have heard the Fuji's album. I love the score. I really do. I love the score. I think it's an amazing album. I can't believe you are over here talking them lies.
I'm just saying, Rod Digger's top 10. Eve is not top 10. Lauryn Hill's in top 5 at least. Give me that. You ain't even. My thing is, you put EVE, Pitbull in the skirt over.
What's wrong with
Lauryn Hill?
What's wrong with a Pitbull in the skirt? What's wrong with a Pitbull in the skirt? You gotta remember, there's more.
Bruh.
There's more.
More. You put EVE over Lauryn Hill. That's what I have a problem with.
All right, cool. All right. Then I'll reel it in.
That's what I'm like, yo, what? Eve?
I'll reel it in. Eve
Drake? What?
I won't put Eve over Lauryn Hill. But I think you're letting a lot of her musical accomplishments overcrowd her lyrical MC accomplishments and talents.
She did enough on the she did enough on the score and a little bit on her album to justify her being in top 5. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Yep. All
right, let's see.
Sorry, she just got a little mental problem. That's what
C. Brown said, leave Hill on Sister Act 2, please. See, Hassan said Fuji's was only great because of the production. Giving props to your boy Wyclef Jean. That's right. You're too close, man. Let's see. Left Eye is over Eve. Yeah, Left Eye over Eve. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I said I'll reel in.
You said Eve as number 5. You said it was an important number, and you said Eve over these 2 people.
But then I said I will reel it in. I said it on my own. You just heard me. I said, you know what?
See you reeling. I ain't see no fish. I ain't see you pull back.
All right. I'm pulling back Eve. All right. I'm taking her out. All right. But I can't put in Lauren, man.
Who you putting in then?
Here's why I can't put in Lauren. Because you can't give her full MC props on a project that she did with nothing but her folks. She was in a group, all right? And she wasn't the lead lyricist on that group. She shared responsibilities. And then on her solo project, she did probably 70 to 80% singing and just a wee bit of rap. All right. So you can't give her all that as opposed to Digga, who is straight spitting. A song called Straight Spitting.
Okay. How many albums did Digga have?
Yeah, but those were her own albums, and she was rapping.
I'm asking you the question.
Not rapping on an album with a whole bunch of.
Do you know how many albums Digga had?
Digga got 3 albums.
Can you name them other than the first one?
All right, you got Dirty Harriet, got Dirty Harriet 2, Dirty Harriet 3.
Nope. All I'm saying is this: at her height, Digga, it was flip mode albums, Busta Rhymes songs, and her one album.
All right, but what I'm saying is, I don't want us to conflate or merge the accomplishments of Lauryn Hill's musicality into her MCing only.
I have another question.
Because we're talking about MC
top
only.
5 MCs.
You already know my top.
Male.
You already know my top 5.
Let's do it again. Let me see who's in your top 5.
I can't remember what was. All right, number 1 was Black Thought. Number 2 was Busta. Number 3 was I can't remember. We did top 10 on this channel, and I can't remember my top. I'd have to grab, but my top 2 was Black Thought was number 1. Busta Rhymes was number 2. I can't remember my other 3.
Keep going.
I can't remember my other 3.
Just name some names. You can go top 10.
So people on my list, were I had like Common, Most Def on the list. I think I had Method Man on the list. I had Redman on the list. I had I'm trying to remember who else I had. I can't remember who else I had on the list.
You didn't have Biggie on the list?
Huh?
You had Biggie on the list?
No, I didn't have Biggie on the list.
Why didn't you have Biggie on the list? He had 2 albums.
Don't try to make the point with the 2 albums.
He was a good MC. What happened? And but I'm saying his
career ended.
One was not his fault. Obviously, one of them was not his fault.
Yeah.
Not like Lauryn. Yes, we can say that. Yes, she has some mental problems or mental breakdowns. Yes, that's her fault.
Thank you.
But when it comes to Biggie, yes, it's not his fault. But he only dropped 2 albums.
Yeah, and that's why he's not in the top 10 because his career was stopped. That's the same why Big Pun isn't in there. Lyrically, Big Pun is a killer, a true killer. But he passed. Whoa, Big Pun ain't a killer? Big Pun? Son.
When we did
then in the middle of Little Italy. Son.
Everyone knows that line. They talk about other stuff.
Dude.
Everyone talks about, when they talk about Billy, they said to say that same line. There's other lines. Dude. All I'm saying is this.
Dream Shatterer was dope. Capital Punishment was dope. That album is filled with heat. You are not going to stand on this show and act like Pun ain't talented, like he ain't a lyrical killer, like he ain't got skills. Are you watching the same thing I'm watching? I'm here. Are you seeing?
Yeah, 1 album. That's it. 1 album.
He died, man. It wasn't his fault.
So why are we even talking about him? It's like Biggie.
But I said that's why he's not in the top 10, but he's still talented. He's still a killer, man.
So is Biggie.
Yeah, but he's not in the top 10 because he died. He didn't get to finish his career.
Maybe Lauryn Hill didn't get to finish her career.
And that's why she's not in the list.
But you put her over Eve, bro.
You put Eve over
her. You put Eve over her, bro. Eve had many albums that Eve got.
How long ago did I say that I retract my previous statement? And you're still trying to hold on to Eve.
Who did you put in the state? Who did you put in the 5 then?
I didn't put my 5th because you went off.
Who's your 5th then? Because I'm still waiting on the 5th.
Who would I put? All right, so hold up to the chat. We got KRS1, Cube. Thomas D said, "Why Black Thought is sick in a good way." Hassan said, "Nas." Big L was thrown out there. Jay was thrown out there. Andre 3000 was thrown out there. Takia said, "Thank you for saying."
You can do the same thing with Andre 3000.
Yeah, Andre 3000.
He was in a group.
Yeah, that's why he's not in the top 10 because he was always in a group. He always shared responsibility.
He's in my top 10.
Yeah, but I'm just saying mine.
But I'm saying like my top 10 is a little bit different than just like, oh, he didn't do Eve's album. He didn't do 5 albums like in a row. Mine are different. My qualification is if you rap If you spit lyrics on a track
fire
ever in your life,
I rip it on
I can judge it off of that one time.
Okay, all right.
In terms of for example, if you were doing like a rap battle,
all right,
you're doing a rap battle of female MCs.
Now, see,
who do you want on your team?
But that's not
that's how I'm
gauging my five.
You said MC, right?
But that's not how I'm gauging my five. Right? I'm talking about MCs that make albums, that make music. Not that I can.
That's two different things.
But no, it's not two different things.
That's two different things. Because then if you talk,
why are you trying to make my grades different?
If you're talking about
my grade is mine.
I'm telling you about my grade.
Okay, cool. You can have your grade. I ain't stopping your grade. You trying to stop my grade.
But you put Eve over Lauryn Hill. That's all I'm saying.
Because when you talk about the amount of music she was putting out, not one album that was really
that girl. La la la. That's your joint?
Yeah, it's a joint. It's nice. There's a bop to it. Yeah. Yeah, not someone who's still trying to eat off of something that's like 40 years old.
In my opinion.
So yeah. Now,
you could have put anyone else, but
dude, if she wasn't from Jersey, would you be going this hard?
I didn't even think about the Jersey thing.
Oh, this home team.
It got nothing to do with no home team. I didn't even think about flavor on there. I didn't even think about Jersey until you mentioned Jersey.
He putting the home team flavor on there.
All I'm saying is this.
All right. What you got?
Eve, no. MC rap MC wise, no. Sorry.
You have to give. There's got to be a part of MCing that you have to give to just making music that sounds good too. Not just technical skill. That's why there's a lot of rappers that didn't make my top 10 because they have the technical skill, but they can't make music.
That's like two different things.
That's like a whole bunch of those battle rappers would be on my top 10, but they can't make music.
What I'm saying is it's like two different arguments. Because like if you're saying top 5, we're saying rappers or MCs, what were we saying?
Well, I mean MCs, but I mean these are people that have the full package. They got lyrics and they make songs I want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like Light, she has lyrics and songs I want to listen to. Queen Latifah, she has lyrics and songs I want to listen to.
Straight off a rap.
All right. So
we're making on your albums. I don't care about that shit. Can you rap? That's all I was caring about. That's my list.
But can Lauryn rap? Can she? I'm not
anymore.
Thank you.
But she had at her.
We are talking about all
at
time.
Her super level. She was better than all those people you just mentioned.
I disagree.
In my opinion. Yes, of course you can disagree. But I'm saying my opinion. But I'm just saying you putting the
if we're talking about everybody at their prime.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Lauryn Hill doesn't.
Maybe I'm looking more about potential than actually what was. No, but she showed her potential.
Now
on Fuji.
C Brown brings up Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. Those are caveats because it's still in the air about how much they wrote, how much of their stuff they wrote.
That's the question. Yeah.
So it's. But then you also come into the performance aspect of MCing. Like, you didn't write it, but you performed the heck out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone could write something for me and write something for you. And I spit it and it's like, it don't sound good. And you spit it and people be like, oh, snap. That's the hottest I ever heard.
So we're going to go back. So we're talking about Drake then,
No,
right?
No, what I'm saying is like,
Drake?
No, but what I'm saying when it comes to Kim and Foxy, you could start to look at it that way. Like, even though it's up in the air how much they wrote, how much do you put into the performance aspect? How do you weigh that on the scale?
I don't weigh
because if you look at the performance aspect, Kim performed the heck out of those rhymes. Foxy performed the heck out of those rhymes. I don't know if she wrote them all or how much of them she wrote.
People were saying MC Light, people were writing her stuff. So no, that's actually not known.
For real?
Yeah, because Haas told me that, and Haas knows MC Light stuff inside out.
Man, Haas be you look.
Haas don't be Haas is a researcher like me. He knows his stuff.
Stop researching stuff. All right.
I know it's crushing. I know it's crushing your dream, but I'm just saying she might not. Maybe some of her earlier stuff, like her earlier stuff.
All right,
I think somebody was writing this stuff.
All right,
then she learned how to.
You know what, matter of fact, I got my 5th spot. I gotta give my 5th spot. You know what I got? No, even though I got love for
Me X.
Nah,
I got wait. I know what it is. It's Shauna.
Nah.
No. Here, I got one better for you.
All right.
What was the lady in E40's group? What was her name from E40's group?
See, Takia Marie said, like, people know Beyonce doesn't write her stuff. She doesn't list the writers in the credits, then go around acting like she wrote it all. Yeah, well, now I will give you that, but see, singing is a little different. Totally different. Singing is a little different because your skill is your vocals and your vocal range. When you're rapping, your skill is supposed to be your perception and your perspective put on paper.
Oh,
it's supposed to be
on them through a mic
or through the mic. You know what I'm saying? If you're freestyling or something, but it's supposed to be your perspective, your put down on paper. Yeah. How do you think about it? How do you approach it? How do you break this subject down? What is your unique take on this music? You know what I'm saying? So it's R&B is a little different, but I see where you're coming from though. C Brown said Drake or Pusha. I think that was solved last year.
Wait, Drake or Pusha? Why is that even in the conversation? What?
Drake. See, so you should be treated like a pop performer if you're a rapper who doesn't write his rhymes.
Basically.
Yeah. And I know
Drake
that's
is,
weird.
Drake is
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, Drake is one of them.
Kanye's another one.
Kanye doesn't really write. Kanye, well, see, Drake and Kanye are in those weird spaces where they write like parts of their stuff. So it's like they're in this weird space where it's like, I wrote 25% of this song. You know what I mean?
Like if you have like a collective of people making music that's pop.
Okay, yeah, good point. Yeah,
I haven't seen when last time you seen Kanye one person
on a beat machine like
and then a MC or him rapping over his own stuff. When's the last time you seen that?
Yeah, that's what's wrong. That's why in the sunken place. Kanye, look at me. All right, focus in. Get your face out of
probably the most production he has done is that last summer we didn't drop all those albums. Like where he was actually producing.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what? Kanye, look, focus on me, all right? Dust off the MPC or the ASR 10, whatever you was working on.
He did it last summer. He did that last summer. That's what he's doing in the ranch.
Dust it off again, all right? I want you to move out of the rich house, right?
He was in a ranch in like Wisconsin.
No, get away from a ranch too. I want you to go to a basement in Chicago.
One level, man. One level.
No, I want you to go to a basement in Chicago. And don't come out of that basement until you got some heat, all right? And I mean,
you're saying you should go back to his 5 beats a day for 3 summers?
Yes, do that. You need to go back. Yo, it just like MC conditioner, producer conditioner. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were talking about the song. Conditioner. Ready? He was like, wow.
Yo, look, matter of fact, that's why I'm a hip hop consultant. Kanye be like, yo, how can I get my flames back? I'd be like, Kanye, look, get out of the lavish life. Get out, get around.
That's why I be going to different places like Hawaii because people
Hawaii too
paparazzi.
Hawaii too lavish.
Nah, man,
it's coconuts and stuff and nice, beautiful things. But
he did the 2 albums you love from Kanye came from Hawaii.
Still though, I'm just saying. His first 3 though, it still had heat. Well, Kanye, look, listen to me. I want you to go to a basement in Chicago. All right, they ain't even got no carpet. All right, it's dusty. It's like a roach in a corner. All right, now I want you to open up your MPC and your ASR 10 and all that.
Like a laptop.
You know what I mean? Look, just turn it on. Just turn it on. All right. And it's only one light, and it's not like a regular light. It's one of them lights that hang, and you gotta pull the little string, that little metal string. That's the kind of light you gotta use. All right, because it's gonna get you back to the grit. It's gonna get you back to the dirt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring you back to the realness.
I don't think he ever was in that situation ever.
Well, you're gonna be in it now.
All right. I don't think he ever was in the grit or dirt. His mom had a really good job, teaching.
Yeah.
Father, somebody too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm taking him to the real. I
don't think he needs that real. I think he's good.
Oh, he needs the real. Yeah, I think he needs the really real.
I think he's pretty good right now.
Oh man, let's see. Hassan says he could just wire his mouth shut. Oh man, you know what, Hassan, you wrong, man. You wrong, man.
Touche. That's a touche.
But that is a touche. That is a touche. Touche. So, guys, thank you for hanging with us for Idlewild and for Forever Is a Mighty Long Time and for all the extra shenanigans that we went through after the show. So check out those 2 albums and also check out our sponsors, great sponsors, Acapulco Gold. You have never had nothing smoother, and Ghost Weed. You have never ever been higher. So check those 2 brands out. Amazing brands. Yep. See.
Yeah.
See, Blue Magic said, "I'm not trying to write raps in Hawaii. LOL. I'm trying to get high and chill on the beach."
I mean, he did that too.
Right? See, and plus you got those hula girls with fire and stuff.
You really think that he had hula? Man, he was in the studio, man, like 24/7.
It's too much distraction in Hawaii.
Actually, there's no distraction where they were, bro. You should read up on that making of that album.
Like wild pigs and stuff, walking around, roasting pigs, living a good life. All right, can't live a good life. That live a bad life.
You can live a good life and have a good album, and this actually has more positive than the other stuff. I'm just saying. Not everything needs to be negative. Some things can be positive.
It's gonna push out the goodness.
No, sometimes it pushes out the badness. So I'd rather have Kanye in Hawaii.
I don't know, man. Kanye, I think you've been in Hawaii enough. I
actually hasn't been in Hawaii since that album that we talked about. So he's been in Wyoming. Don't
go back to Wyoming.
One of the W places.
Wisconsin, Wyoming. Don't go to neither of them neither. So anyway, before we bounce, to my left, I am always joined by the amazing Arckatron.
Yeah. I guess you can find me at ARCKATRON.com. Yeah, you can find me there. We be them. He be them. And where can they find you at?
Find me at ThatNERDSoul, ThatNERDSoul. That's right. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or right here, youtube.com/NERDSoul. Check me out. Share this to your friends if you want to talk about stupid hip hop stuff and have a good time. Or if you want to be like, yo, there's this channel that got hip hop and geek putting it together, having a wonderful time. Name is NERDSoul. You got Arckatron with him. We talk about albums. We talk about Star Trek, American Gods, all that.
Share it with your friends and share it with your mama too.
Share it with your friends, your mama, and your cousin too.
Papa,
everybody.
Auntie.
And for people that are in the SoCal area, I will be at WonderCon next weekend. So holla at me, check me out. I'll be there all 3 days. I'm usually not there 3 days.
This guy.
What? You did something last week.
I didn't do nothing last week.
Yeah, you did. You went to Oakland.
I was in Oakland?
Yeah.
Maybe I was.
See, he be trying to hide his stuff.
To be there to see the show. It was a great show.
See,
you missed out.
If you're
shout out to Soul Dojo. Shout out to Philip Drummond. Shout out to today's Future Sound. Or tomorrow's Future Sound. Sound of tomorrow. Yesterday's New Quintet. All of them. Everybody.
All them people.
Everybody. Thank y'all for coming out and everything. Peace.
So WonderCon, if you're gonna be there, holla at me because I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be dope. Let's get on the show. Let's do some fun stuff and hang out. So, thank you for checking out the album. Thank you for checking us out. Yes, he be hating, but look, we gonna be at Violator. I'm saying it. I'm making it. I'm claiming it. It's going to happen.
Again? It's in August.
It's in August. It's the Violator anniversary. Violator event. Hey, who is the one?
DJ Super.
DJ Super.
Don't forget DJ Super.
Sorry, Super. So, all right, DJ Super. Yo, man, we got to be there. Holla at us. All right, Violator Summit, Violator something
like that.
Something like that. So, so big shout out to the chat. Thomas D, Takia, Blue Magic, Hassan, C Brown, Little Miss Chocolate, Alan Lewis, if you ever roll through, Mr. Black Culture. Let's see, anyone else from the Thought Crowns family. Love all y'all. See Max Evans, if you roll through, I didn't see you, but all them people, everybody, thank you for rolling through. So from us to you, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking us out. And next week we will be back on our regular day, which is Thursday at 9 p.m., 9-ish, maybe 8. So, but Thursday night we'll be back. So from us to you, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking us out. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, because if you hit that thumbs down, then you know what's going to happen. I'm going to send Soulja Boy after, and he don't play. So
bang, I'll let you bang. Bombs over there. Yeah. You might not be able to do that for too long, right? They might like copyright or something.
Yeah, they ain't gonna like. So guys, thank you for checking us out. And